Hey guys, Chris here. Welcome to another episode of The Shaving Ginger. Today's going to be a little bit different. I haven't made a video for a couple of weeks because I ended up changing from iPhone to Android, so I'm using my new Android phone with this, and I have to say I'm a little bit underwhelmed by the picture quality, but dealing with this is not a really good subject for judging that type of thing, but I'm really hoping maybe it'll kind of distinguish me from the background a little bit. But I'm kind of so white that I'm transparent, so people bitch about this, the color back here. The fact of the matter is, if it was blue, I would be blue. If it was purple, I would be purple. It's just the way I am. So I don't know what that is, man. There's nothing you can do with this. This is a finished project, unfortunately. So, I'm going to be doing a shave video tonight, and I'm going to be talking about a razor that I got in the mail. Ray Pope sent it over to me to test out tonight, and I have to tell you, I'm pretty impressed with it so far. Just from looks, this will be my inaugural shave with it, so you'll kind of get to see how it works. But that is the double open comb razor from Pheonix Artisan Accoutrements. Now, I will say that when I first saw this razor, I'm going to be honest, I thought it was ugly as sin. To me, this up here, it kind of looked like a motor on a motorcycle, and I just thought it was, at first I just thought it was for looks, and then I ended up kind of reading a little bit more about it and finding out that the double open comb is kind of an old style razor that is being kind of resurrected by Pheonix, and the fit and finish on this razor is really cool. First of all, I thought that the handle, it's quite small. I'm not saying that in a bad way. And the head has a pretty low profile, which I really like. One of my favorite heads on a razor was the old Gillette Tex. And they were very, very thin, so they were maneuverable and they could get in places pretty easy. But let's take this one apart. It is a 3-piece razor, and the handle has some nice knurling on it. It's not, crazy like an Icon or something like that, but very, very good knurling nonetheless. Good and grippy, no problems there. Taking it apart, the chrome, the fit and finish on the chrome is very good, and everything looks really good in there. Now, one thing I want to point out here and kind of compare is the way that the blade kind of fixes in here. This blade has, obviously, the center post, and then it's got 2 bars that are going this way. If you get, and I'm just going to take apart my Shavecraft 101 here, just to kind of show you guys the opposite way that they go in there. And that is, it'll have 2 different little posts. Now, those posts can be kind of wide, like you have here, or in some razors, they're actually quite narrow. And if those are narrow, and you look at a razor blade, I've got a brand new feather blade here I'm going to be putting into the open comb for the shave tonight. These holes can be rather asymmetrical, and they can be somewhat large. So if the posts are small and they're in there, the blade can sort of wiggle. And in this case, Pheonix is using a bar, so it's going to go straight across in this channel here, and that's what's going to hold it in. So that's kind of a nice little design thing. I really like that there. It really gives good blade alignment. So I'm going to go ahead and pop my blade in here and get going tonight. I'm going to be featuring a soap that I don't think I've ever used in any of my videos, which is a shame. As a matter of fact, this company doesn't get a lot of play for me when it comes to making my videos, which I don't understand why, but I just don't, for whatever reason. And tonight, we are going to be using, it's going to be a complete RazoRock XXX shave. This is a really, really good smelling soap. It's a classic for a reason. I'm going to be using my Simogue 1438 boar brush, and I've got kind of a hair sticking out there because this one is still rather new, but that's going to happen, guys. It's not a sign of a bad brush. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and wet my face, and we'll get started here. Okay. So, as I said, I switched over to the Android, and I like it so far. Had a lot of people say that I was really going to hate it and I was making a big mistake. But you know what? I really like the customizations you can do with Android. Really do enjoy that. A lot of the annoying things about iPhone. And you know, each platform's going to have its own annoying thing, and I understand that much. If I was an Android guy and I went to iPhone, I'm sure I would find things that I hated about it. So I kind of went into it with an open mind, which was good. I'm not a platform loyalist. So far so good. I've been enjoying it. All right, let's go ahead and give this baby a go. Turns it off here. Now, honestly, lately, I've been focusing on using a straight razor. I've been doing that a lot lately. Kind of go through phases. Okay. Initial thoughts on this razor are it is very light, which is not a bad thing. Again, like I said, one of my favorite razors was a Gillette Tech. Very small, as a matter of fact, probably similar in size to this. Now, you'll notice kind of the striations there where the blade, where this comb has left lather there so that I can go back to this. Now, the only other razor I have that is open comb is only half open comb, and that would be my my Shavecraft 101. Oh, wow, I have to say this baby glides, guys. Really glides. And as I said, you know, when I was looking at pictures of this thing, I thought to myself, it just looked very modern and kind of quirky. But once you kind of read up a little bit on it, it's an old design. And why it went away is beyond me. Really nice audible feedback on this razor as well. I'm having no problem whatsoever finding an angle. And as I said, it maneuvers pretty well in tight spaces, which is nice. All right, I'm gonna get ready for my second pass here. You know, I really love this brush. For $17, you can't do much better. I think this is pretty much the brush that I'd recommend to any beginner. It's a buddy of mine, Jack, who started using a safety razor here just recently. I pointed him in the direction of the RazoRock Mission because of its packaging that comes with different blades for you to get your feet wet with. And he seems to really like it. Says he needs a little bit of practice, but you know, I kind of think the learning curve is overrated. It's really not that hard. All right, we're gonna go across the grain here. Super, super light. I really, really enjoy this. This is, to me, this is a really nice option for either an everyday shaver or for me, you know, I'd get something like this for like a travel razor. It's very small and compact. It's very mild too. Not aggressive as some open combs can be. You know, it's not a Mula R41 or a fat tip or something like that. You know, I don't know what it is, but I think because I'm used to using the heavier razors, just in terms of weight, that my my hand just wants to fly. I don't want to go slow, because I'm giving it as much push and oomph as I need to push around a heavier stainless steel, and I don't need to be doing that. You know, guys, after 2 passes, I mean, I just need to do some touch-up work. This razor's really making, I'm impressed. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm someone that can kind of be pretty set in my ways, and I was skeptical to get it, and when I got it, I pulled it out of the box, and I was just immediately, I won't say smitten with it, because that's not the word, but I was immediately regretting the way that I thought about it. Saw it in pictures, and the pictures didn't do it justice, guys. It's a really, really well-built razor. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna I'm gonna purchase one. Really am. As soon as I am able to, I will. But last pass here, and this one I just kind of do very lightly. And I do like that I'm not pressing very much. Now, one of the things I also want to demonstrate for you is how this thing, how I'm guessing it's going to work when it comes to blade buffing. Now, blade buffing is just kind of, it's you never really raise the blade from your face. So you'll notice that I'm even hitting right here, and it's still leaving product there. So it keeps the face, lubricated, which is great. Now, I usually do my buffing on my last pass against the grain. I mean, look, that's awesome. That is really awesome. I think that if you want a razor that you could do a serviceable job, a more than serviceable job, when only doing 1 pass, I gotta believe that this is what you're gonna pick up. It's what you should pick up. Because that double open comb just, it leaves you protected. And if you're gonna try to do everything in 1 pass, that's key. All right. I'm feeling awesome. And RazoRock XXX is great, guys. I mean, that tallow formula, it's really good. I don't use it so much because kind of like the sportier scents are really not my thing. I'm more of like the old style, musky scents. I like to smell like an old guy for some reason. I don't know. But let me get cleaned up here for a second. Now, let's let RazoRock tell us a little bit about irritation and how badly we've got. We're going to pull out the RazoRock alum. Give it some cold water. Rub that on my face. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Guys, this is a great everyday shaver. Great everyday shaver. I'm really, really happy to say that I'm wrong on this one. And you know what? I guess I never knew whether or not, you know, I was right about anything. It was more of an aesthetics thing. But man, the functionality is there. Absolutely. Add nothing without a purpose. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and hit it with a splash. This is RazoRock for Fine XXX. Or, I'm sorry, Fine for RazoRock XXX. I use this one very sparingly because I don't make it anymore. But, honestly, I feel like brightening up my day a little bit and going a little bit more outdoorsy and sporty. Whew, that feels good. All right, and then I'm going to do one last step here, and people are probably going to scream, you know, why are you doing that? Because I want to, that's why, jackass. XXX aftershave milk. Why can't we just call it a balm, you know? Milk. It's like he's continually trying to find different names for things that already have very well established names, but that's Joe, I guess. Man, I love RazoRock balms and how just they absorb really quickly and just leave your skin feeling awesome. All right, well guys, that has been my shave tonight with the Pheonix Artisan Accoutrements double open comb. I am happy to say that I was wrong, and I'm happy that I guess I didn't let the stupid reasons for me kind of wanting to knock this razor keep me from trying it, because now that I have, I'm a believer, and I think you will be too. So take a look, go to PheonixArtisanAccoutrements.com, look up their stuff. They've got a lot of great things there. Pick up some CAD while you're there. And definitely think about picking this little baby up. Well worth the money, and I know you guys will enjoy it like I did tonight. So that's it for my shave, guys. I'm going to try to get this thing online. I hope it all works out. Using Android, I don't know. I probably stopped already. Who knows? All right, guys. Well, you guys have a good night, and I'll see you again soon. Bye now.